Take
Take
off
off
the dates and
I'm gonna tell us what it is.
Okay, I tried to invite
Well,
3 people.
Somebody stronger than me come open this pop.
Me.
I'm gonna have to give it to Dalton.
I don't know, is it twist? Because all I gotta do is set it right here and smack it and it pops off. Like,
Is it not?
I even shredded that last time I did.
Oh, I don't know what I'm wearing.
Say you're wrong.
Those two might not be. That me.
I got you.
There you go. Nope, it's gotta be like the purple one. Do it.
Alright.
Brittany, stop talking about me.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, I may need your part tonight.
Here, Kelly.
It's not a twist though.
It's not. Okay, I know I'm not gonna twist it.
There's a picture on
It's not hard.
not the real deal, it's like those people.
No, that one smells good.
Alright, can I have the cap?
Yeah.
Sweet, I got this cap. I'm gonna make like some cool
Here's a
necklaces.
couple of them. Alright. Our lesson tonight is called Stepping Outside the Box. Anybody ready to step outside the box?
I am outside the box.
Brandon thinks outside the box.
Okay, come on down.
I live
Brandon,
outside
come
the
on
box.
down.
Oh,
Oh,
random.
hang on, everybody else. Grab a
What do you
seat.
think you guys are doing, God?
Have a taste, my friend. Tell me if you can tell me what flavor this is.
That tastes like the pepper one.
Go ahead. You think it's pepper?
I have to like.
Oh,
Okay. Anybody else want to step outside the box?
Hey, can I
Cody,
eat
I'm
this?
good. I'm good. You're here for this one.
Sweet.
There you go.
I'll take a shot.
This
Yeah,
tastes
one
awesome.
from-
I don't know what's wrong. Brody,
This is the
you
one.
should have bought like tiny shot glasses. That would have been
You want
perfect.
something that might be hot?
This tastes awesome.
Hey, what kind do you have? Do you have an orange?
Yeah, I got
What's
orange.
it taste like?
I like the pepper flavor on this. It's
Might
very
be
similar
hot.
to the pepper
Is
flavor.
this good?
Mike, don't
What's it
drink
taste
that
like?
one.
It tastes like
Give it
it
some,
tastes like the
give it-
pepper flavor, but not exactly. It tastes like.
Here's the one I got especially for you, Mike.
Oh,
I got the
okay,
habanero.
no.
Dude, this tastes
Never
awesome.
mind.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Goodbye.
Mike, what
That's
does it taste like?
bad.
You're,
Don't do
no,
it.
no, it's dude. Try it. Dude, do
Don't
it.
do it.
Do
I
it.
want to see what it was.
Bacon.
Do it.
It tastes like
Buffalo wings.
Wait, is this bacon
I got
flavored?
taste
No,
this.
it's buffalo meat. Oh, nice. It still tastes like a pepper.
Wow, that ain't bad.
This tastes like chocolate bacon.
It is chocolate bacon. All right,
What's this?
come on
I
down.
hate
Keegan.
chocolate bacon.
It's
Chocolate
chocolate.
bacon.
It's not bad, dude.
Boom,
No,
Mike, you
it's
said
not.
bacon is chocolate bacon. I got it right.
Where did you get these at Pumps?
Green apple.
All right. I say, don't look at the flavors.
I'll try
Tell me
that.
if you can
You're
tell
doing
me
great,
what
Dick.
flavor that is.
This one?
It tastes like
This was
dude, try
Sorry,
it.
the flavor.
Anybody want to try
Here's
That
that.
one tastes delicious.
I'm
Tell
not
me
sure.
if you can see what that one is.
Grape something.
Wow, that's good.
What is that?
That one's good. This one here is cactus.
Ooh, I love cactus. Give me some of
All
that.
right, Cody,
I taste all right.
I'm trying cactus.
Cody, bring your glass up here, because this is what you said you wanted to try.
What is it?
All right, Dalton, have you had one?
Try the cactus, dude. It's
Dalton,
good.
this one is for you.
Dude, you have to.
What is that?
This good?
What's that
disgusting veggie?
That's pretty
Or
good.
no, what
This
did
isn't
you
that
use?
bad.
This is good.
I can drink this.
I can drink this on the, yeah.
Zach.
This is actually very good.
This is.
Dude, he apparently he doesn't think I was
I drink Dr.
on
Pepper, Dr. Pepper, and
I do.
He doesn't think I was on the or the bud.
Hey, Tate.
that was good. That one was good.
Tastes actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get over how
That's a little odd.
It tastes like bubblegum, right?
A little bit off.
That one doesn't look like bubblegum. All right, Mike Bartels, come on down.
Cody, you gotta drink it out.
Dark Pepper, root beer, Mountain Dew. That's all I do.
Dude, Mountain
What
Dew.
is this?
Amazing.
When I used to watch Pop,
Raven, I'll keep my glass down.
Oh, no, no.
You gotta drink it.
You gotta drink it, you get it.
Okay, I'm done. No,
Right on face.
Oh, no.
just a little bit.
Wait,
what about what?
I know a lot of people have diabetes.
Both my parents have diabetes. Whatever the heck they are. And what'd you drink, Brody?
Oh, I drank it.
So,
So gross.
what? What do we grow up?
Ranch.
Dude, both my parents were diabetic, so I'm just saying.
But the thing was, is I didn't eat, I just swallowed it down.
I'm thankful.
What's this
I
one?
couldn't eat it.
Jalapeno and ranch.
It don't taste like, oh, dude.
It does. It has absolutely nothing.
Dude, what this have to smell?
It's disgusting.
Smell.
That tastes like a wooden toothpick.
I would die.
That ranch
It doesn't taste? It doesn't smell like it. Rather taste my dang
Oh,
shoe.
that's, alright, we tried them all.
I think I'm gonna pee.
Oh.
Ranch
You want the bacon? Alright. Anybody want a bottle?
already drank
Don't give me that bottle.
I just like a napkin.
Alright, who wants the bottle? Alright, who wants the bottle?
I'll take it.
This is disgusting.
Alright, now,
I don't know.
alright, everybody jump back over here. Now we've all stepped outside the box.
Oh, I wish I did it. The ranch.
Were some of those good?
Some of them, others are bad. Not good.
Who liked the chocolate bacon?
I hated that. Oh, I hated it. I hated it.
You liked all of them?
I didn't like these two mix.
The ranch was horrible by itself.
The ranch and jalapeno. Not together.
You throw it away. You took it.
Kyle, which was your favorite one?
The ranch.
Don't clean those all that, Mike.
Yeah. Dude, it was so big. A special place.
Who just said, no, I'm not going to try any at all?
It was Zach.
Were you scared?
No.
Zach, were you scared?
I just didn't.
Oh, sure you were.
Was this one the chocolate?
Yeah, that was dude. That was good. That was
good.
good. I drank Dr. Pepper.
No, Kelly, don't
I
do
normally-
it. You already gave me a bottle and
I normally would not drink after anyone at all because I never do that, but this was good.
I do. Brittany chugged the chocolate bacon
This was
one
good.
down at Kelly's.
Dude,
I like it. Dude,
was
she
bad.
got that. She just chugged it.
I'll tell you the ranch.
Let me tell y'all a little story.
I chugged that green.
Brittany?
Green one.
I've been waiting on this since July.
Dude, you gave me a
Green
bottle and it was really
Now,
hot and it
Dude,
was
that.
really gross.
Oh, it was green
Let
apple
me-
and
let me tell
jalapeno
you what
hot.
I
It's not
did.
just green apple.
I brought her a bottle and I said,
Disgusting.
we'll try this later.
It has jalapenos.
And
And
I
I
was
went
like,
in the
oh,
house to get ready to
should've
get it
tried it.
out and try
I
it.
would have
it's
filmed
not
it.
worth it.
And I found it sitting on my cabinet 2 days later.
Dude, no, because you had an extra and I ended up taking it home and it was really gross because it was really hot. Cause it was
Oh yeah, it was hot.
No, you just ruined it, Kelly.
They
Because
make
we're gonna prank
refrigerators
her.
for a reason now.
No, but
Well,
like I didn't know that it was.
But see,
Can you not feel the
remember what she did? We got it on video. Oh no, don't taste that one. It's nasty.
Ah, yeah. That was
No,
awesome.
yeah,
Brittany just like chugged it down. She's like, oh, this is great.
That was the only part of this that was a prank. We got Brittany to drink some kind of pop that she normally wouldn't drink.
What are you talking about?
Now,
She eats everything that
What about
humans
this
don't
hot
want.
wing? Who thought this hot wing one was good?
Dude, it's Brittany. She'll eat anything.
No, I
That one's not good. I tried that one.
It was good.
This is not good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, fine. If it was so good, here.
Mike, you're welcome to
Here,
it.
Mike, bring it here.
Mike.
Here,
What are
Kelly.
you talking about?
Also good.
No,
There were some guys that stepped outside the box.
You just chugged that stuff, man. Now we got
And all this happened about 30 AD. And
All those mixed.
basically what happened is Jesus was walking beside the lake at Galilee and he saw two brothers, Simon and Peter, out in the boat fishing in a net. And and they were commercial fishermen. Jesus said, hey, come along with me, I'll show you how to fish for souls. And they left their nets and they went with him. You think those guys stepped outside the box? Simon and Peter, we think they stepped outside the box? You guys think they stepped outside the box? Okay.
Thought he was
A little farther up the beach, he saw two others, James, Zebedee, and John, sitting in a boat with their father, mending their nets. And he called to them, come with me. And at once they stopped their work and left their father behind and went with him. Think them fellas stepped outside the box?
A little bit.
They didn't even know Jesus. So he said, come follow me. We'll be fishers of men. That was the first 4 of 12 of the disciples. And my challenge to you guys is some of us stepped out of the box tonight and drank some really funky pop.
It was like
Now-
Funk Town or something from Funky Town.
I thought there were 2 of them that I thought were really crazy. The hot wing
And the green apple
ranch.
jalapeno.
the one that I just couldn't stand drinking at all was the hot wing.
Yeah.
That was,
Tastes like pepper.
Yeah, that's what I said.
it tasted like
Yeah,
it tasted like pepper with orange soda.
Yeah.
The cactus was good.
The cactus
Dude,
was
I know.
It was really
Dude,
good.
I eat prickly pears for a living.
Yeah, the disgusting vegetable was really good.
Yeah, I didn't really like that
Disgusting.
You, the pink, you didn't like it?
one. I didn't like the pink.
The ranch.
It tasted funky.
The ranch.
was disgusting.
It was so
I still
thick.
judge it.
Yeah,
Did
so did
anyone
I.
at all like the taste
He's
of
like
the
so
ranch?
out of the box. I think he beats
Great
Brady.
Kyle, Kyle and Cody.
Wait.
Now,
You didn't
I'm
even
gonna scoot up a little ways farther to the Garden of Gethsemane right before Jesus passed away. He said, I'm gonna send you out in pairs. Now, all of us don't like the same things, do we?
No.
Now, would it be a dull world?
I like
if we
turtles.
did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, one of the reasons that God chose to send us out in pairs was amazing, because if he doesn't understand what Cody says, he might understand Wyatt. Now, you guys get to the next bull ride, and Wyatt might start talking, and people are going, what's he talking about? Cody will start speaking, and they'll go, dude, we get it. Huh?
When he gets to go.
Now, think about what I said. The first time they didn't understand you, but they understood him. The next time they understand you. But don't get mad if they don't understand you. Shake it off like dust off of your boots. Now, if
I miss my
we all have been rodeoing enough, or most of us have, that we've got dusty and dirty, and had to take our hat and knock the dust off of our clothes, and still not be clean enough to get back in the truck.
Who waited like an hour?
How many of us have ever been that dirty rodeo?
He was like, oh, he's there.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. I've landed in the hardest spots in the arena. I've landed in the softest, deepest mud hole there was to land in.
Same here.
I've been drugged face first through some stuff. My worst one, one of my worst ones, and I swore and I told my Uncle Mike I'll never tell this story, but in California they have rawhide races. You've ever been in a rawhide race?
Dude, is that where you like get on horses and you have like rawhide playing in the background?
No, nothing like that at all.
Well, it's sure.
You team off in teams of 2 with a team roper.
And rawhide playing in the background.
No. And you have a trailer mat out of their trailer. And it's hooked to the rope. And, excuse me. They've got it hooked onto their saddle horn. And it's similar to barrel racing, except there's only one barrel. And it's about 90 yards that way. And so everybody's like, gotta try this K-bar, it'll be so fun. And I'm like, shucks, I did the scoop shovel race with Paul Parker behind a mule. This is gonna be nothing. I got this. Holy cow.
Just that face.
Little did I realize that we were gonna do this in my uncle's sheep pen. Holy cow. I had sheep seeds down my shirt. I had sheep seeds in my pants pockets. I had sheep seeds in the tops of my boots.
Sounds fun to
I
me.
smelled like a sheep after that ride. Everybody's laughing at me and I said, who's next? I won because nobody else would do it. Now, was I willing to step outside the box? Yes.
Hey, look,
Now-
you won. So that's like it's a good thing.
Cody, you've been on some long trips rodeoing. Wyatt, you've been on some long trips rodeoing. You ever get out of the truck and people look at you like, where
Where
did
these
you
guys come from? Yeah.
You can
That's a
probably
strange
say
feeling, isn't
Oklahoma.
it?
We do that.
But
When I got
then,
out of the car at Yakima,
Yeah.
all I seen was people that were kind of not in the right state of mind,
Oh, yeah.
at the wrong gas station on the wrong side of town,
Oh, yeah.
and they get some funny looking looks.
Oh,
I,
Funny
man.
looking looks, huh?
Get off with my gear bag at LAX, and I've got my spurs and stuff in it, my clothes for the week. I've got my tall top boots on, and people are looking at me like, I saw my first Hare Krishna. And I really thought it was a joke that sometimes people dress in bed sheets like they did on Animal House. But these people were standing there in the airport selling flowers. And they're looking at me weird and I'm going,
Go back, slap.
I was so glad to see my aunt and my cousin standing over there. I'm like, can y'all get me out of here? These people are weirdos. Now, we kind of like,
Just like
over in this country, round toe boots or square toe boots. I got over there, and those guys had those pointed toe boots.
Oh no.
And I'm like,
Those hurt.
dude, y'all have a lot of cockroaches to kill over here? I
Were they
didn't
the
know.
ones that
And they're looking at me
go
going,
like this long, or was they just?
oh, they man, they're really pointed.
Wait, are you talking about like two pointed?
Yeah, yeah, they're like,
I didn't even know those existed.
They're not two pointed, but it's
they're not two pointed, it's like a triangle.
It's like this is the tip of the boot.
It's like this is the
Oh.
tip of the boot, and some of them,
Dude, those hurt so bad.
some of them had silver caps on them, Cody.
Oh my gosh.
And on the heels too, back there where your spurs are supposed to go, and I'm going,
Did you watch that?
Civil
Yeah.
links, those
Hey,
are hard to find.
Did you
don't find
watch
those
that
in
video
Mexico.
I shared on
yeah, but those guys love those things. It's on like, y'all seen cowboy music? Check it out, White. They started singing Sons of San Joaquin, and I'm like,
I got kicked and it hurt.
What about the video I put on Facebook of that weird guy that
oh yeah.
with his buckle?
Yeah, he was a little outside the box.
Hey, that's good.
He was a little outside the box.
162.
Now, the crazy thing was that when I got there, these guys were all telling me we're cowboys. Now, 3 of the whole bunch of people that we rode with that day were team ropers, so they had cowboyed some. And the reason I went to California was because my uncle had leased a big ranch, 2,500 acres in the foothills of the Sierra Nevadas, in the most beautiful country I've ever seen in my life. And at the top, there was like a 5,000-foot roll. It was like a mile down. And you can see this little trail going up to the top, and I had to see the grass on top. Because you gotta get it when it's right. And there's only a certain time that it's right. And like around June, and you gotta have the cows up there. If they don't get it then, they miss it. And you waste your grass. And so I'm checking every bit of it out and kind of telling him how to move the cows around in this pasture so they can utilize the grass and how many he needs to buy and all this stuff. And we're riding into a pass. And at the narrowest part of the pass, it's wide enough for 2 horses to go through. And so the guys all got on the outside, and the girls that had ridden with us got on the inside. And I'll never forget, we're in the narrowest point, and the girl that's riding next to me, I didn't even know her name. Her name turned out being Rose, but I didn't even know her name at the time. The fender in her saddle breaks, and she comes, wham, slammed over into me off her horse. If I had been holding on with my legs, like I always tell you guys to do, I would have been out of the saddle. And it wasn't just, it was like 3,000 foot rolling. If he'd have ever went off, he wouldn't have stopped. Rocks here and there between the grass.
It would have been like pinball.
Yeah, I would have been like
Ding, ding,
pinball,
ding, ding,
Mike.
ding, ding.
Absolutely. Ding, 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 ding. Hitting these rocks and been
I
dead.
can see that. I guess he's
And I
on a
handed
cartoon thing.
the reins to the borrowed horse that I had, to the guy in front of me. And when I fixed the saddle, instead of handing me the reins, he flips the reins back over the horse's head, and that horse come up, reared up, looked like something Roy Rogers' horse would do. And they've got these pictures of me with this oh no look on my face. Now, y'all know what we really call it out in cowboy land. Oh,
Yeah.
I had that look on my face. And I just knew that that horse was going to hit me and knock me over the side. And he didn't. And I just grabbed the saddle horn and swung up in the saddle because I was y'all's age. I vaulted back into the saddle. Everybody's like, now he's a real cowboy. And one of them said, one of the guys that was eating team roping goes, wow, that was amazing. I've never seen anything happen like that in my life. And this was a few months before I'd accepted Jesus as my Savior. Matter of fact, about less than 2 months before. And I really had to step outside the box, because at that point I realized that some of these people that were riding horses couldn't save their lives if they needed to. And y'all remember me telling about watching Laredo when I was a little kid on TV and wanted to be a Texas Ranger because I knew that I was supposed to save people. And it literally broke my heart because I came home, and when I got home, one of my buddies took me to the bar over the weekend, and there was a young lady there, and 4 guys surrounded her. They were foreign guys, and I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye, and I went over there and said, fellas, you guys aren't from this country, so I'm going to give you a nice, fair warning. We don't mistreat women here. And they had her cornered. Now, it'd be like, Brody, one of the girls that you knew from your school, and you saw her in trouble somewhere. Would you go help her? Yeah. Because that's what I taught you guys to do. I barely knew who she was, and so I just walked over and put my arm around her and said, come on. And one of them said, oh no, we found her first. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I said, you got a choice. There's 4 of y'all, and there's 1 of me. And I stepped outside the box. Now, did I have other friends in the bar that night? Yeah, I did. But I stepped outside the box because I knew that God wanted me to save her. He wanted me to be a fisher of men. And I thought I did. Man, I walked her out of there and ushered her back over to the Coil people who I was hanging out with. Miss Angie was over, and I said, hey, you might want to start watching your buddy a little bit closer. She about got in trouble over there, and I said, I'm glad I was here. And I thought that I saved her. Man, I went home, the inside of me felt good. I stepped outside of the box and did something that nobody else was willing to do, not even the people from her own town. None of them saw it, but none of them stepped outside their box to help her. And I went home, and all that week long, God said, you know, I told you to save her, but really, you only got the job half done. And I had no clue what he meant. And the next weekend, she had went back to the bar and decided to drink and drive, and she didn't make it. She lost her life right over there on the big curve on Highway 33, east of the Betts Farm Equipment Shop. And the evening that I got saved, about 6 weeks later, well, I'm gonna move up to the next one. About 3 weeks before I got saved, how many of y'all enjoy riding motorcycles? Have a ball riding motorcycles. How many of y'all are safe at it? Oops.
The only one that raised
We got one guy here that's safe.
When I want to be.
Guys, if you ever ride a motorcycle
He wants to be safe
down
in
the highway,
anything.
do not get close to a semi.
Don't say that.
Stay away from them.
I don't get
Yeah,
air
Eric's right.
I wouldn't get close to a semi in a car.
One of my dad's friends died for
The air will suck the motorcycle up. under
Yeah.
somehow.
In the air, you get in a certain
So you gotta
spot.
pass them as quick as you can.
Yeah, you gotta get out far away from him, pass him as quick as you can. He got up behind one. He was a semi driver. But he got up behind one and tried to get in the right area, and his mom was following him. His pickup, and watched him get sucked underneath that semi and killed. And when I went to his funeral, I heard the pastor talk about heaven. Do you know that you know that you know you stepped outside the box? Do you know that you know that you know that you're going to heaven? And for the next 3 weeks, Elizabeth, I questioned myself. I questioned everything about what I was doing. I questioned rodeoing. I questioned ranching. I was living in the house, Cody, that your family's living in now. I questioned farming. I questioned God. I was asking questions of God that I couldn't answer. And I was just lost. And the Monday night before I was saved, a young lady that had been helping me out, I'd been going to church with her because she was a cute redhead. This ought to appeal to you, Cody, because she was a cute redhead. That's the reason I went. I was lost. I was learning some stuff. But one of the first things that she said the first night that I went over there, first night that I stepped out of the box and said, yeah, I'll go to church, is my dad's going to question you about Jesus. And I said, that's okay. And when he did, she said, if you're just here because I'm cute, he's going to sniff that out and it'll be over. And he said, so what about Jesus? And this is what I said, because this is what I knew, Wyatt. There's a lot of good stuff about him in the New Testament. That's all I knew. I'd read my Bible. I didn't understand any of it. Any of y'all ever feel like that? I'm reading this book. I don't know what this means. Elizabeth, ever been there?
be a lot easier to read if it wasn't written in like old time, like
Okay,
literature.
that's why my Bible that I'm reading out of is paraphrased. Y'all understand what I read about James Zebedee?
Oh, I thought you were like putting that in your own words.
No, I was reading it right out of the Bible. He has to go James Zebedee to come follow him and be a fisher of men. You can look right in there and read what it was. Take my Bible over with you. Read anything you want to.
I don't understand my Bible. I'm reading it, and I
Because
have, like, 6
the
different
words
Bibles.
are different. And so, how many of you been in Sunday school classes where Sunday school teacher or pastor read it to you and you're going, I don't know what you mean. I hear some uh-huhs.
Okay, where did you? Oh,
And
Scott,
once you-
paraphrase, right?
Once you begin to, now, you wanna read something that's worded in our language? Shucks, we got the Cowboy Simplified version of the letter of the Romans. This is what we're going over in Sunday school. We're starting in Matthew, and then we're gonna go to the book of Romans. And, guys, I didn't understand it, but I understood what I remembered this pastor saying was, heaven's a beautiful place, and you're not gonna get there if you hadn't asked to be saved. And so, the Monday morning before I got saved, I asked Teresa's dad, Norman, I said, what does getting saved mean? Like, you'll be at church Sunday night, aren't you? Yep, I sure am. And lo and behold, I was. Now, some of you guys have been here with me when I've told this story. Wife's probably heard it 5 times, and so has Michael. But this is for those of you that haven't heard it. That Sunday afternoon, I went to